So Julia Michaels was actually on Jubilee about a week ago, and the topic was obesity is not healthy and pretending it puts lives at risk. And she was surrounded by a bunch of fat pride activists, you could call them, or passionate fatties. And she has to debate each one. Now, the funny topic about Jubilee is, if you ever watched any of their videos, it's quite clever. You have one person that has a certain opinion on something, and the rest of the room is against that, and they have to debate it out. But the thing is that they have to run. It's the first one that runs to the chair, gets a debate for so many minutes before they vote it out. Now, that's a kind of cruel strategy when it comes to people that weigh over 20 stone, because the first one to the chair, you'll notice, if you do actually watch the full video, that a lot of them are panting before they even get there, or most of them just walk. So, yeah. Or they have that kind of passion to get up and run at the start, and then they go, fuck it, just let him go. This is one clip I find particularly interesting from a woman here. Just listen very carefully to the wordage, right? We're just going to talk through this, we're going to watch this together.
I grew up with a number of undiagnosed conditions. And even I can think back to like middle school, and I couldn't keep up when the PE teacher would make us like run laps. And I'm like, this is physically aching me. And I didn't understand why. And I didn't understand why because
you're overweight. And it's your mum and dad's fault, really. You have the genetic potential to get overweight, sure, as a child, and that's hard for a child. And I hate seeing it down at the school. I see, girls and boys all the time severely overweight, and it is the fault of the parents. A kid should not be that overweight. A kid should physically not be that much overweight. I'm sorry, it is the fault of the parents unequivocally.
I grew up with a single parent, undocumented single parent. We were bound.
You see these words that kind of cribble in, undocumented. You'll see throughout this that there's a lot of political kind of wordage, especially because America's so politically fueled. A lot of political wordage is just sprinkled here and there. Undocumented. That's kind of headed the immigration sort of system. You'll see that these people, it's a package deal, right? It's not just, I'm passionate about this topic. I'm passionate about everything in this package deal, and I can predict every one of they're probably talking about right now. I could probably predict that they're very much pro-abortion. I could probably predict that they're very much open borders. I could probably predict that they're pro-Palestine, or free Iran, or free Cuba to some degree. I could probably predict they're very pro-LGBTQ. The whole thing is a package deal, and these people get very predictable. But let's keep watching.
To the medical system that we had access to.
I understand.
I've done what I needed to
we
do
had access to medical system.
a number of times to try to lose weight.
What did you try? Tell me.
I've worked out at the gym. I've tried to do.
No, you haven't. I guarantee your gym sessions, going to the machine, doing this, going on your phone for a second, maybe going to the cross train slowly and walking out. I see it all the time.
Pilates, even yoga. Okay. Even yoga hurts.
Yeah. No one really thinks, I need to lose weight. Fuck, what am I going to do to lose weight? Shit. What's the thing that's going to burn those calories? Meditating.
Okay, so the exercise causes you pain.
The exercise causes
condition. Okay, no problem.
Right.
I'm with you.
Dieting, for example.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think that food.
And that's why I haven't lost weight. So there you go. I've tried everything. I've tried everything. I have tried walking on a plank. I have tried jumping on the spot in the kitchen while waiting for my burger to microwave. I have tried praying to my communist god to put this weight off me. Have you tried that? The main thing that always works. No, that doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah. No, I'm starting to realize.
It makes very much sense to me in my neurodivergent brain.
Neurodivergent brain.
Mechanistic eating
Critical
actually
topic
helps
number
people
3.
who are neurodivergent, and the research supports that.
Okay.
Because it doesn't have to make sense to you.
Okay.
In other words, it's like you eat on these schedules, and you eat these foods, and you eat this much. Hence the concept, right, of
Hard
mechanistic.
pass. I don't like that.
I understand that you don't like it, but you'll have to decide which you don't like more: carrying the weight or the mechanistic eating, because it actually could be helpful. There are other ways forward, but you.
She's getting angry, and that's what you get. You get a lot of these people, a fact that gets stated, and they go, no way, no way. Very basic concepts, this. You don't even need an expert in this field to tell you. These are basic ideas.
Tell me you tried them.
I tried a whole lot. There's a lot of other things to be concerned about. I'm also a social worker. I work with youth. There are a lot of.
Let's go back to you.
Yes.
Tell me.
I'm saying for me, right? There are many things that I'm more concerned about than my weight. My body is.
So why the fuck are you on a panel about obesity? about obesity being a nasty bad word. Why the fuck are you there? And I guarantee you do. And do you know what? I'm done with this video. Do you know the reason why? It's because, see, if you give these people a magic pill overnight to lose the weight, they take it. Do you know the reason why there's not many pride activists anymore? I'll tell you why. Because Ozempic and weight loss drugs came out. It's funny how those kind of groups vastly shrunk all of a sudden because they suddenly started to take a drug to lose their weight. And suddenly they looked at their body and went, it's not actually society putting these these expectations on me. It's actually the fact that somewhere internally in my mechanistic brain, I don't like being fat. Funny that. Anyway, if you like more of this content, please do like and follow. You can watch the video over on Jubilee's channel. It's quite interesting. But until the next time, I will see you then.